one of the available female spots. Sophomore Will Shaner secured one of the 2 male spots. Some people decide that spring is here when we change the clocks or by some arbitrary date on the calendar. Not us. It's spring when baseball is around the corner, and it is. Today and tomorrow is the day that pitchers and catchers report to all major league teams. It's a sign, but opening day is still 5.5 weeks away, March 26th. Monday night, Predators lost at Vancouver 6-2. Preds are back in Nashville Thursday as the Islanders come to town. And that's it for your Tuesday. Check us out on Facebook. Search Wildcat Lair. I'm Eddie Owen.
You've been listening to your WPKY News Edge. Find news 24 hours a day at WPKYOnline.com. Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Black Patch Grill.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast: cloudy skies tonight, an overnight low of 35 degrees. We do have a slight chance of a rain-snow mixture early tomorrow morning, that turning all to rain after 4 a.m. We will see a high tomorrow of 43 degrees with a 100% chance of showers, maybe some thunderstorms possible during the afternoon. We do have a flash flood watch that will go into effect at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, lasting through 6 o'clock Thursday morning. Up to 2 inches of rainfall is expected during that 24-hour time period. Tonight, cloudy skies, an overnight low of 35.
Give your infant toddler a good start with WIC. WIC will provide formula and baby food for infants and nutritional foods for toddlers, children, and pregnant and breastfeeding moms. A family of 4 can make up to $46,435 annual gross income and still qualify for WIC. Those on Medicaid will qualify with their Medicaid card. Grandparents raising their grandchildren, there is help. Contact your local health department in Caldwell, Critenden, Livingston, Lyon, or Trigg County to set up an appointment. WIC is an equal opportunity provider.
This is Mallory Hancock Lawrence, and we love our Caldwell and Lyon County friends. We invite you to come to Cada's anytime you can to shop with us. We're making it even easier for you. Whether you work in Cada's or just come to town for a visit, stop in and shop with us. But if you're in a hurry, you can pre-order your groceries at HancocksNeighborhoodMarket.com. It's so easy and convenient. Of course, we want to see your smiling face anytime we can, but if you're in a hurry, HancocksNeighborhoodMarket.com is the way to go. Hancock's Neighborhood Market, Cada's.
What are you looking for in a bank? Are you looking for a bank that will offer you excellent service? Sometimes just talking to a real person as your personal customer service representative is at the top of your list. Fredonia Valley Bank specializes in one-on-one help with your mobile banking, bill pay, and other issues you might have concerning everyday banking. Fredonia Valley Bank is always available for you, whether it be by phone, email, or in person. We've got your back. That's part of what we do. Come by and see us today. Fredonia Valley Bank in Fredonia and Lyon County Branch in Eddyville. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Join Mark Patrick seminars and lose the weight or stop smoking, guaranteed, for only $49.99. Seminar Tuesday, February 25th at the Wyndham Garden, formerly the Holiday Inn in Hopkinsville. Weight loss seminar 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Stop smoking seminar 8 to 10 p.m. Registration 30 minutes before the seminar. Info at markpatrickseminars.com.
Time to head live to the gym for a preview of tonight's action with the WPKY Sports Crew on 1580 103.3 WPKY. The WPKY Caldwell County pregame show is on the air. 1580 103.3.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Throwback Tuesday as we are at the Butler Gym tonight. Doubleheader action, Caldwell County Tigers and Lady Tigers taking on the Rockets and Lady Rockets of Critenden County. All the action here at the old Butler Gym in downtown Princeton. We're looking forward to a big night here. Band, you can hear in the background, the fans starting to file in. Girls game just about 14 minutes away from tipping off, so we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get underway with the Athletic Center pregame show on your home for Tiger and Lady Tiger basketball, 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Caldwell Medical Associates' new orthopedics clinic is your one-stop shop for orthopedic care. Our team of medical professionals can diagnose and treat a wide range of orthopedic issues and get you back on the path to a happier, healthier you. Whether you need basic fracture care or osteoporosis management, a sports physical, or back pain treatment, we've got you covered. To learn more or to schedule an appointment with an orthopedic provider, call 270-365-9599.
With First Southern Bank, your dream home may be closer than you think. At First Southern Bank, they believe that people matter, having spent over 35 years providing personalized service for real people from real people. Let their people work with you to get you in your dream home. Visit fsnb.net to learn more. First Southern Bank, Princeton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 409424.
Don't be left out in the cold this winter. Fortner Gas is ready to keep you warm. Fortner Gas is available 24/7 and will always take care of their customers when other companies leave people in the cold. Just contact Fortner Gas and schedule a propane delivery to your home or business. They want your business and will prove that to you. You can count on Fortner Gas in Princeton to keep you warm and toasty this winter. Doesn't that sound good? Fortner Gas, since 1951.
Caldwell County sports coverage is brought to you in part by Health First Community Health Center, Hancock's Neighborhood Market, Josh Cook, Modern Woodman, K.E.'s Kitchen, Kentucky Homes Realty, Fraternal Financial, Penny Ryle District Health Department, Raider Auction Company, The Joshua Tree, and by Penny Ryle Home Medical. Caldwell County Sports on 1580, 103.3 WPKY, worldwide at WPKYonline.com, and on your free WPKY app.
Planters Bank, located at 208 North Jefferson Street, is locally owned and operated with a strong, sincere focus on customer service. Planters Bank has a diverse team of seasoned professionals in Western Kentucky and Clarksville, Tennessee. Since first opening their doors, Planters Bank has made a name for itself as an energetic player in the financial services market. Stop by and talk to the friendly folks at Planters and find out about the You Choose Rewards program. Planters Bank, member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
There's an advantage in being the home team. You know who Emma Talley, Jake Lewis, and Pat Yates are. You've seen the wall around Butler Stadium and have heard of the Caldwell Crazies. Trice Hughes, we're your home team. Here's our home team deal of the week.
2018 Buick Regal, 13,000 miles, Trice priced at $269 per month for 72 months.
Get this home team deal of the week at Trice Hughes. Find us on Highway 91 North, Princeton, or tricehughes.com.
And welcome back to the Butler Gym here as we get ready for the Lady Tigers and the Lady Rockets. Dennis Stevens along with Todd Griffin, Bob Hayes, John Miller, Tess Cowan. We've got the whole crew here tonight to cover this one. Coach Earl even sitting in with us tonight here as we get set for Throwback Tuesday from the Butler Gym. It's going to be a fun night here as the Tigers and Lady Tigers take on Critenden County. Band here, crowd starting to file in. It's going to be a fun night here at the Butler Gym. Getting underway now on the Athletic Center pregame show. The Athletic Center is your one-stop shop for all of your sports needs. Whatever the sport, the Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe, and they carry a great selection of shoes for sports, school, work, or leisure. And if you need something customized, that's the Athletic Center specialty. Screen printing, embroidery work, and more. So give them a call at the Athletic Center in Princeton. Just about 10 minutes before we tip this one off, Lady Tigers, Lady Rockets, they ought to be familiar with each other. They have already met twice this season. Caldwell County owns a big win back on December the 10th, 64-35 at Marion. They met again over at Dawson in the semifinals of the girls' regional All-A tournament. Caldwell County held on for a 49-46 win in that one to advance to the championship game. Bob and Todd, these two teams know each other. Critenden County's playing good ball. Caldwell County is working in some younger players because of injuries. This should be a pretty interesting game tonight.
It stacks up to be a real interesting game. The second game, the first game you mentioned, was somewhat of a rout. The second game, we had to really work to get that win. And tonight, I think we're playing better since we've lost one player and have adjusted, I think, pretty well to having the loss of Jada not on the team anymore. So I think we're coming around and improving in that just really right before district play, which is what we have to do to be a formidable factor in the district play.
Well, and Dennis, I think two of the better wins for the Lady Tigers this year have been the victories over Critenden County. Critenden County is quietly having a really good season.
Yeah, Critenden County comes in 15-6 on the year. Caldwell County 12-11 after the win last night over Hopkins Central at another throwback gym. We were at South Hopkins Middle School last night, so we're making the old gym tour, if you will, this week as we're here at the Butler gym tonight.
Providence on Thursday.
Well, we got to draw the line somewhere, don't we,
There's no
Bob?
school over there anymore, but they still have the gym.
We get some kind of game going over there.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like you come home tonight. It's like the first home game we've had in a while, because the Butler gym just always felt like home to me, even though we have now played longer at the Cab gym than the time we spent at the Butler gym. This is still just, like I said when I came in and talked to a few people, welcome to the best gym in Western Kentucky.
It's great to be back here. I mean, even walking in the side doors, Bob and I did tonight, it's like it's 1977 and you're coming into practice up here at the Butler gym for middle school basketball. Back then it was junior high.
And already a good crowd here.
Yeah.
The parking lot out front is already full, so if you're on your way, you're going to have to find someplace else to park. I found a few open spots over by the soccer field, so those will probably fill up pretty quickly.
And it may carry on to downtown, because Critenden County is going to bring a crowd too.
Oh, yeah.
Just like they do in football. There's going to be a lot of people make the short drive over from Marion. Talk about some of the Lady Tigers tonight. One kid that had a great game last night, that's been really playing well defensively, had 14 rebounds last night, and that's Carson Parker.
They really got after it over at South Middle School against Hopkins County Central, and I think that's something that head coach Chuck Mitchell has been looking for. I don't think anybody liked the effort over at Madisonville North Hopkins on Friday. Not that anybody expected to go over there and put a whipping on a top 10 team in the state, but Caldwell County kind of got behind in that game and kind of just accepted its fate. And you never want to see that as a coach, but good to see the team regroup, come back, and just have a really good effort against a Hopkins County Central team that is getting better and better.
Right, yeah, Carson played a good game last night. You also had Lucy Goffinette get into double digits for the first time that we know of all season, scoring 10 last night. Then you had the usual good play. J.C. Jaggers came on in the second half. So Caldwell County really playing some pretty good ball right now, even though they're having to work freshmen, 8th graders, and 7th graders into the lineup.
And the thing that stood out to me last night, Dennis, was the even amount of scoring, 10, 9, 9, 8. So, we just didn't have one girl carrying the team last night, and Carson's 14 rebounds and 6 points obviously were a huge factor.
Yeah.
Well, and Bella only had 5 points last night, but the Lady Tigers still able to pull out the win. And I think earlier this season, if Bella McConnell had a 5-point night, Lady Tigers are probably going to lose that game.
Yeah, I think Bella had as many bruises after that game as she had points last night, because she was really getting worn out underneath the basket, got raked across the eye a couple of times last night also. Caldwell County going down deep in that bench. Talk a little bit about the younger players that are getting some playing time for the Lady Tigers, starting with Presley McKinney.
Well, Presley McKinney has stepped up and is really not afraid to shoot the three-pointer. And the other young lady that came in, I think, last night that really helped us was junior Tamia Walker. She's really quick and can get after an excellent ball handler and worry them. So you don't always have to come in and be able to score. You can play defense. Lucy Goffinette plays our stopper, so to speak. And if you hold somebody averaging 18 points down to 8, to me, you've scored 10 points on that. So, I think the Lady Tigers are rounding into shape at the proper time, knowing their roles and performing well.
Yeah, and when you look at the younger kids on the bench, I think 7th grader Katie Smiley is going to score a whole lot of points in a Lady Tiger uniform.
Yeah, and I think all this playing time that she's kind of been forced into this season is going to pay big dividends, if not this year, probably early next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the reason they were forced in, we've had a lot of injuries. And Bob, if you want to, we'll go ahead and go over the injury report. That's brought to you by Caldwell Medical Center. Better quality health care right here at home. Caldwell Medical Center wishes the Tigers and Lady Tigers a safe, successful, and healthy season. We've had 2 out of 3 so far, but the injury bug has really taken its toll on the Lady Tigers, and we'll have an update now from Bob.
And as we all know, Jada Boyd is out for the season with a hairline fracture of a bone just under her knee. We have J.C. Jaggers playing with a partially torn ACL, who's beginning to play well, adapting to the brace on her knee, to her injury. We also have A.J. Hollowell, who may or may not be back for the rest of the year with an injury, a deep thigh bruise. And then we also have Paris Gray, who probably will not play the rest of the year with plantar fasciitis in her instep. So we're walking wounded, losing one of our better players midway through the season, and as we've mentioned several times tonight, we've adapted real well to the loss of Jada Boyd, who's going to play college basketball somewhere.
Yeah, and she even mentioned she's looking at Brescia really hard, and Brescia has a great recruiting class in the area with the two Peyton twins from Madisonville, and then also the Knopfsinger kid from Trigg County that we'll see on Friday night at the Cab. So a good recruiting class coming in for Brescia next season. Just about 3.5 minutes before we tip this one off, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and the opening tip. All of that coming your way here on the Athletic Center pregame show on 1580, 103.3 WPKY.
Have you been to Big Deal Store yet? Go to WPKYonline.com and click on Loyal Listener Big Deals. The other day, I redeemed a gift certificate on my smartphone. It was so easy. Thanks to Loyal Listener Big Deals, I found new places to eat, have fun, take the family out, and get my car fixed. With Loyal Listener Big Deals, you can save money and try new businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com, but you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
This is Todd Griffin with your SportsEdge.com. Every Thursday morning in the 8 a.m. hour here on WPKY, we bring you the Sideline Report. This is your invitation to join us as we talk sports. Sometimes it's local sports, sometimes we talk about national sports news. We always have a guest, and you are always invited to listen. The Sideline Report is brought to you in part by ABC Finance, U-Ride, and Bashir Sawmill. I'll be looking for you to join us Thursday mornings at 8:05 for the Sideline Report. You can tune in on 1580, 103.3, or online at WPKYonline.com.
Get into shape and feel good at Trilogy Performance Sports. Trilogy is a family-friendly environment that offers a wide range of classes to reach your fitness and well-being goals. Whether you're into yoga, gymnastics, sports training, team training, cardio, kickboxing, or weightlifting, Trilogy has something for the whole family. Family discounts available, and your first 2 weeks are free. Located in Princeton behind Cash Express. Be better than you used to be at Trilogy Performance Sports.
1580, 103.3 WPKY.
And back to Butler Gym. Dennis Stevens along with Todd Griffin, Bob Hayes, John Miller, Tess Cowan, and Coach Earl here tonight as we bring you the action between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Rockets to start out Throwback Tuesday here at the Butler. And guys, this is just going to be it's fun to even walk in this gym. You get a feel for it even when we do the radio auction up here. It's a great atmosphere just to come in. You kind of, like you said earlier, you feel like you're at home.
Yeah, you feel like there's a buzz in the air tonight that you don't get a whole lot of times, especially at 5:30 or 5:45 before the girls' game even tips off.
On a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for us on the Athletic Center pregame show. We enjoy having those guys on with us this season and appreciate them a lot. Athletic Center can take care of anything. The one-stop shop for all of your sports needs, whatever the sport. The Athletic Center has you covered from head to toe. They've stopped the clock getting ready for the national anthem, and we will face a flag at the Butler Gym with 48 stars on the grid.
I never have figured that one out, Dennis. I don't know if that's if the flag has been there that long, or if they needed a flag at some point and pull one out of storage. They just happen to have 48 stars, but it's always a great talking point.
It is. We notice it every year at the radio auction. So we're going to stand and have the national anthem performed by the Caldwell County Band of Pride, and then starting lineups. Always a great job with the Band of Pride performing at the basketball games. Time now for the starting lineup introductions, and for that I'll turn it over to Bob Hayes.
Thank you, Dennis. The Lady Rockets to be introduced first. So far, no here we go. The PA announcer is at her desk.
We have a special announcement. Tonight we are happy to introduce a new member of the 1,000 Point Club, J.C. Jaggers. J.C. scored 1,000
And before the starting lineups, J.C. Jaggers being recognized in the 1,000 Point Club in Lady Tiger basketball history.
J.C. scored 1,003rd point on January 27th against Marshall County. J.C. is currently 17th in all-time leading scoring with 1,066 points. Just one spot behind our former head coach and Lady Tiger, who has 1,081 points. Congratulations, J.C.
And J.C. Jaggers, as I said, picked up her 1,000th point in the road game down at Marshall County just a couple of weeks ago. Just behind Melissa Thomas, 17th all-time in Lady Tiger scoring history.
Well, and Melissa would be a little bit higher, Dennis, but she started her career over at Trigg County,
yeah.
and that's not included on the Caldwell County all-time scoring list.
So she will probably pass and could pass tonight.
And now we're back to player introductions. The Lady Rockets. First out tonight for the Lady Rockets is number 10. And that's Taylor Guess. Next up is number 11, Natalie Boone. Next up is 22 is Ethan Duncan and Nala Woodward. And Chandler Moss is the 5th Lady Rocket. And Dennis, talking about the Lady Rockets uniform, I love we can see numbers now. Jerseys 4 and 5, 6 years ago, you had no clue.
Yeah, they wore black jerseys with dark blue numbers, and you couldn't make them out.
First out for the Lady Tigers, Lucy Goffinette, followed by Maja Hollowell. Next up is Bella McConnell. J.C. Jagger is the 4th Lady Tiger, and Carson Parker rounds out the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers. Remind you, this first quarter is going to be brought to you by Cozy Living and Interiors, located next to the bowling alley in Princeton. Beautiful furniture, baby furniture, gifts, and registry. Stop in and see Jake, the store mascot. Stop by and see Pam. She's got a store full of inventory. They're your local U-Haul dealer in Princeton. Cozy Living, everything a home should be. Officials now getting set to begin play. No official yet at the jump circle, and he's moving in right now. And for the call here in the first quarter, Dennis Stevens.
Thank you, Bob. Tip-off brought to you by Travis Construction and Concrete. Just a little bit of a delay before we get this one underway. Looking to the side, something laying on the court. Ball in the air, tip controlled by Caldwell County. Bella McConnell has it. Quickly across into the front court to J.C. Jaggers. Jaggers will put it into the hands of Maja Hollowell to run the point. Man-to-man defense by Critenden County to open up here at the Butler Gym. Good cut, back door, up and in. Maja Hollowell, nice screen at the free throw line. Hollowell wide open, and Jaggers dropped it right in. 2-0 Lady Tigers. That's Guess at the point for Critenden County. Inside to Moss. Moss tries to muscle her way into the lane, puts it back out into the hands of Boone. Boone guarded by Hollowell. Back over to Guess on the right wing. Players collide. No call on it. Guess drives the lane, goes up for the shot. It does go. We'll see if they count it.
I think they got her for charging.
And a charge on Critenden County. We were waiting to see which Lady Tiger picked up the foul. So a break for Caldwell County early, just underway. Caldwell County up 2-0. Hollowell, right wing it goes to Parker. Parker looks it over, and a moving screen is going to be called on the Lady Tigers. I think that one's going on McConnell.
That may have been payback, Dennis.
Yeah. Not a lot there. You got to have some contact, especially when these two clubs or these two schools get together. The boys' game is going to be physical as well. Yes, across half court. Guarded by Goffinette. Goffinette usually picks up the defensive responsibility of the toughest player. Pass overthrown on the baseline. Turnover, Crittenden County. And it's Hollowell to bring it back up the court for the Lady Tigers. Hand off to Jaggers. Weave around the top into the hands of Goffinette. Goffinette spins, gives it up to McConnell. McConnell's going to drive right side of the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Crittenden County. Lady Rockets look to run with Guess. Guess takes it in, up, and good. Caldwell County didn't stop the ball soon enough, and she was able to drive right in and put up a little short two-footer. 2-2-1, three-quarter court pressure by Crittenden County. Caldwell County breaks it. Into the wing it goes to Goffinette. Back to McConnell. Shot from the elbow blocked, but she's hit across the arm, and she'll step up and get a couple of Goodwin Insurance free throws out of the deal.
Dennis, a little known fact about the Butler gym that I didn't know until William Fralick pointed it out to me. When they first opened this gym, the benches were in each end zone.
Oh, like old Vanderbilt.
Right.
Yeah.
Providence used to be that way back in the day.
First free throw good. Yeah, Stick would know some trivia.
And everyone had to walk by you to get to the concession stand and to the restrooms if you were on either end zone.
Wow. Second free throw good. Collision in the backcourt. Lucy Goffinette's going to pick up a cheap one on Guess. Caldwell County full court man-to-man pressure. More or less token as Goffinette backs up with Guess across half court. Guess looks to drive again. Pulls up just outside the lane. Shot up and in off the glass. Tied at 4, just over 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Parker swings it out to McConnell, back to Jaggers. Over to Hollowell, she'll try a three, left wing up and no good. Rebound down to Chandler Moss. Lady Tigers staying man-to-man. Moss has it well outside the three-point line. Over to Woodward. Guess now starts the offense for the Lady Rockets. Goes towards the baseline, has to pull back out. Nice weak side help from Parker. Swing pass across the court. Now a lob inside to Woodward. Played great by Carson Parker. Had the front on Woodward, got a hand up, picked off the steal. Caldwell County with Jaggers back the other way. Runner from the left side, no good, too strong off the glass. Guess back the other way for Crittenden County. Drops it off, shot up, and good for number 11, Natalie Boone. First lead of the night for the Lady Rockets, 6-4. Todd, it looks early like Crittenden County wants to get out and run in this one at every opportunity.
Yeah, and trying to press the team that wants to press a little bit too.
Weave out front by Caldwell County. Hollowell changes direction, goes up for the runner off the glass. That one rolls just off the rim, no good.
Well, one thing to watch for tonight, Hollowell and Jaggers missing some shots early, but they need to go ahead and keep putting those shots up because those are good looks.
Yeah, they're getting the shots in close. They're not bad shots at all. Woodward out front. Parker giving her plenty of room. Ball thrown underneath. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Parker after a tip. And Carson will hand off to Maja Hollowell. Quick pass up the court to Goffinette. It works its way back to Jaggers for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Crittenden County with the rebound. And it's Guess quickly back the other way. Drives right into the lane. Dump pass up and no good. Rebound comes back down. That's Jalen Duncan. Missed the shot, got her own rebound. Tried to go back up, and she picks up the foul. That one's going to be on Carson Parker.
Guess a really nice looking player for Crittenden County, Dennis. She's become one of the better players in the second region and just a freshman.
First free throw good. Morgan McDaniels is going to check in for Caldwell County, and Goffinette will come out. A lot of good young players. There's a point guard at Trigg County. We'll see Knopfsinger on Friday night. Handles the ball really well. Second free throw off the back of the rim. McDaniels enters and picks up a rebound right off the bat. She hands off to Jaggers. 7-4 lead for Crittenden County as we're at 3.5 to go in the first quarter. McDaniels to Hollowell, well out front at the volleyball stripe. Jaggers looking to come off a baseline screen, gets it on the right wing. Inside to McConnell, posting up. A little longer shot, I think, than Bella wanted. Spun around. That was not where she really wanted to get that entry pass, well outside the lane. Shot no good, and Crittenden County has the rebound with Guess across half court. They pass over to Boone. Boone tries to lob it into Woodward, somehow gets it to her. It was deflected initially by McDaniels. Woodward gets it, goes up for the shot, and gets fouled.
You know, one of the things I think makes Guess so good, especially for a young player, she's not just out there looking for her shot or her points. She's out there looking to get other people involved.
And she's got pretty good size for a point guard that young. Free throw good by Woodward.
And high school basketball is a guard game. You know, that's where it all starts.
Second free throw, good. Free throws were big last night in the boys' game between Caldwell County and Hopkins Central. Basically the difference down the stretch. McDaniels drives baseline, too much on the shot. Rebound to Moss. They get it to Guess. Guess wants to run again. You've got to stop that kid well outside, closer to the free throw line, then let her get to the baseline. Crittenden works it back out. Woodward from the free throw line, no good. And McConnell chases down the rebound for Caldwell County. Gets it up to Hollowell. Hollowell's going to wait for McConnell to come back across. McConnell thought about the long three, instead goes inside the lane to McDaniels, up off the board, too soft with the left hand, and it's Guess with the rebound. Guess out front, over to Boone. Boone drives inside the lane, dump pass to Woodward, goes up and in. Coach Mitchell not happy with the defensive play underneath, leaving Woodward all alone. 11-4, Crittenden County with the big early lead as we're under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dennis Stevens along with Bob Hayes. Todd Griffin's going to join us for the first quarter and then maybe some of the second. A special surprise blast from the past is going to join us for the boys game tonight. That'll be fun. We'll surprise you in between games with that one.
Dennis, the Lady Tigers getting some good looks at the offensive end. You can't really quarrel with the shots, but just not knocking them down yet.
You got to suspect these short shots are going to fall. It's the defensive end that you're going to have to kind of straighten some bad things up going on. Inside it goes to McConnell. She goes up, much closer shot, still too strong off the board. Guess with the rebound, drives, puts it up in the lane and in. 13-4, and Coach Mitchell has seen all he cares to see. He calls a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break and be right back. This is Lady Tiger basketball on WPKY.
For over a decade, B&B Automotive has been a one-stop shop for all your automotive service and repair needs. At B&B Automotive, they understand the value of hard work and will always ensure that their customers' needs come first. They get repairs done in a timely manner and at an affordable rate. B&B Automotive has 2 locations in Madisonville and their newest location right here in Princeton at 495 Marion Road in the old Heaton's building. B&B Automotive.
And welcome back to Tiger Gymnasium. Not the Cab Gymnasium, but Tiger Gymnasium, Butler Gymnasium. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Dennis, as Todd has mentioned, we're getting good looks. We put up 10 shots and made 1, but 6 or 7 of the other shots had a legitimate chance of going in if we adjust our shot a little bit and use the backboard a little bit better.
Yeah, most of our shots coming inside of 10 feet, so you got to suspect those will drop, but we're going to have to do a better job of stopping Guess out on the perimeter. Inside it goes, out of the timeout, stolen away by Crittenden County. Tried to go into McConnell. Guess with it on the left side. Bumps, and travel is going to be called. Taylor Guess with the turnover.
Caldwell County's last possession was a turnover, their first of the game. Crittenden County now with 3 turnovers.
Under a minute to go in the first. Lady Tigers down by 9. McDaniels on the right wing. And a foul underneath is going to be called on Guess.
That's her second foul, so that could loom big here.
If there's a player for them we need to be on the bench, it is Taylor Guess.